I'd seen soldiers recover their fallen before. But not like these men. There was a reverence to how the ghosts treated Ajax. The exact opposite of how he must have died. If this man Rourke had killed him, he'd taken his time. Now, he was actually hunting the ghosts. But here, once again, the Federation was attacking us.
It was a different time.
Okay, what is up? I am back with another video about time. So this is going to be mission 1 of Call of Duty Ghosts. And I'm going to talk about a lot. I'm going to talk about the gameplay, why they should or shouldn't have picked this mission as the first mission for the game. And I'm just going to talk about pretty much anything I get in mind. And this is a nice intro. I like this, but this part it's a little boring. I do have to say, when I was playing this the second time to do this video, I was kind of not skeptical about it. That's the word I was looking for. Because I didn't really know if I wanted to play this to kick off this new series, with all this stuff. So, but I leaned a little bit and I said, okay, I'll try it. So we're just gonna talk about a lot. So they were just talking about what happened the first part, and so when, like, the introduction to this first mission. So now they're like, okay, what the hell is going on? Let me just run and see what's up. And I don't really know whether it's an attack or if it's just something later in the mission that you'll see, but I will explain what I'm talking about when we get to that point. But so right now, they're pretty much running up to the house. Well, you know that, but they're running up to the house because they don't know what's going on and they want to secure something. And he talks about this one thing, and this guy's like, what the hell is this? I don't know what he's talking about. Da-da-da-da-da. So, but we end up going up to that house. Any of you guys who have seen this first mission, it's really cool how they can do all this and still got the right check. Yeah, I had to jump in the pool. Alright, I had to do that. But, so we get inside the house, and notice in the video, notice in this mission, he doesn't fall down one time. He doesn't get hurt at all. But look, I fall down here, and I'll fall down later on in the video again, because this guy's a little wimp.
3, 2, 1, push!
So, this soon is going to say 15 minutes earlier, and it's coming up to what I was talking about earlier, about, I'll explain to you later on, about if it's this that's making the ground shake or whatever, or if it's just an earthquake or an attack. So, we're here in space. I think it's pretty dumb that they put this as the first mission, because everybody was like, oh crap, space is coming in Ghost. I gotta be excited for the campaign now. It's pretty much crap, I guess. I couldn't figure out how to go up because my button's a little broke, and then I figured out how to do it. So we're back up. And so I wouldn't put this as the first mission, definitely not, because this is not the most fun part, and once you get inside here, you can't really move that fast. You're like a slow duckling, and it's really long and really boring to play this. Some of the other missions, it's really fun. This mission not in particularly all that great, but it is what it is. And so I don't exactly know why they're in space right now. I could really honestly care less, but I don't know if it has something to do later on or what. I'm going to be playing basically this with you guys because I only played like 3 missions. So as I'm doing this, you guys will be watching this with me. Same time and everything. So, I'm gonna do a video for multiplayer. I'm gonna do something like tips for Ghost or something like that. It's only gonna be for the subscribers. It's gonna be private. So if you want to figure out more multiplayer stuff and how to play it and whatnot, because this is probably the hardest multiplayer I've ever experienced in Call of Duty, besides in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, but that's only because of the hacking and the modding and all that stuff. But other than that, this is probably the hardest multiplayer in Call of Duty they've had yet. Now what I want to talk about is whether I like this game or not. The multiplayer, it seems like they got a good story behind it, but it doesn't really make sense. I kind of got to wrap my head around it, but I just can't do that. So I'm just fidgeting with the concept of this new game mode, and not game mode, game. So what is my favorite Call of Duty so far? That's what I want to talk about right now. Probably still Modern Warfare 2. That was the best game ever. But this game I was excited for. I was freaking out about it like 4 months from before it came out, and then they come out with this garbage, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? I want to play something better, but it's whatever. I gotta stick to the new stuff, I guess. So I will definitely have tips for Ghost for you guys, but it's only gonna be private. It's gonna be for my subscribers only. So if you guys want to figure this out and see a lot of multiplayer gameplay, subscribe to me, and I will definitely give you all the latest updates and stuff like that. So yeah, as of multiplayer right now, I'm really struggling with it. Like, I mean, I got a 1.29 KD, but that's not that good. I had a 1.39 in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and it just went downhill from there once this new game came out. It's really complicating the way the guns sway when you run and when you aim and when you just move, period. It's annoying, and like the foregrips don't really help as much as they used to. So it's kind of hard, this game, because the aiming's off. It's different every single time with how many bullets it takes to kill somebody, but it is always in the lower part. It's like 3, 4, 5 bullets, like 6 most, but the aiming's really hard. That's what makes this game difficult. And if you can get the aiming down, and if you can get the running around the maps and figuring out how people play, you're gonna do great at this game. But I have not yet figured that out yet. And once I do, I will be uploading gameplay for multiplayer a lot. It's gonna be great. But until I figure that out, I think I'm just gonna stick with some campaign for you guys and stuff like that. So I'll probably do like maybe 2 videos a day, one in the morning, one not in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one before I go to sleep and get ready for the next day. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. I don't know if this is causing the ground to break or any of that, like, because it's flying into the atmosphere and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's what was causing the ground to move and the houses to break and all that type of nature. I don't know if that was it, or if it was just like an earthquake or something like that, because see there, something exploded and it created an earthquake-like thing. So I am guessing that it was the spaceship, because why would they have that in there if it wasn't for that? It would just be pointless. So I do think it was that. If you guys have any idea what it is, if it's later in the campaign, don't spoil it. Keep it to yourself, don't put it in the comments. But when this series is over, I want lots of comments. I want to be able to read stuff and stuff like that. And I just want my viewers to like what I'm doing, and if you do like what I'm doing, put a thumbs up. If you don't like what I'm doing, put a thumbs down. But pretty much all we're doing right here is we're running and we're trying to get to the place where we meet up with our friend, and we're running over things, jumping, sliding, all this type of nature, and it was pretty hectic here. And this guy looks retarded when he's on it, like. But anyways, look, and I fall down here again. The other guy does not fall down. This guy is a wimp. I would not make a character like this. My guy would be buff, he'd be strong, he'd be like a tank. But this guy, he's like basically passed out, and he has to get help from 2 people, not 1, but 2 people, because he's such a puss. So as we're doing this, I just want you to pay attention to the graphics and all that type of nature, because the graphics are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But the movement is pretty good, but I don't like how the gun moves. If they can fix that, and in multiplayer they need to fix the spawns. I'm tired of spawning, running 2 feet and somebody spawn exactly where I spawn and they shoot me, or I spawn and somebody's right around the corner and I'm not expecting them, and stuff like that. So back to this, I wouldn't really conclude it like that, but they did, so I can't help it. But I hope you all had as much fun as I did doing this. I had a lot of fun, but I was a little skeptical, so peace out, have a good one.